I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But unfortunately, I had to see it randomly scrolling, and I'm traumatized yet again. I'm traumatized yet again. Child, can y'all send me some stuff about some white people? Can y'all please send me stuff about some white people? Because you Negroes have Negroed me out. You biatches have biatched me out. Michigan officer saved toddler after mother allegedly tried to basically delete the child. You see all the ways. All you doing talking about black women. All you do is talk negatively about black women. Am I talking negatively about what it is? Am I talking negatively because y'all out here like the jackasses you are doing stuff like this to these defenseless kids? Then you're going to turn around and talk about what some man is doing. All you biatches out here talking about crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy, bum, Jermaine. But the true equal crusty, dusty, rusty, ashy, bum, Jermainettes are out here deleting kids like they out here playing freaking softball. Like it ain't nothing. Just another day in the park. They don't care about these damn kids. They don't care what they're doing. Nothing in your effing brain says, oh my God, I can't do this to my baby. Nothing in your effing brain says, nothing in your effing brain says, oh my God, I can't never do this to this sweet, beautiful face that was inside of my body. All I want to do is protect this baby at all times because this is the best part of me. One of the most important things that I've ever done in my life. I want to make sure that this child grows up and be very productive and be very successful and be even better person than I ever could have been. I want to make sure that I help them get everywhere that they want to be. I want to make life as easy as possible, but I want to make sure that I teach them some lessons and make sure that they are productive adults and they don't have to be out here with bum ass anybody's. They can be successful. They can always come home. They can come to their mom and their dad or their aunts, their grannies, or anyone like that to always receive help, to always receive guidance. That's just crazy, right? That's just weird, right? That's what y'all will say is stupid and crazy. And then you'll find a reason for this biatch right here and excuse this shit. And I'm over it. Y'all already know I've been over it, but there's effing video. I didn't seen the video, and obviously, I can't show it. Obviously, y'all know I can't show it. I'll leave the link to this article, and you can review it. It ain't good. It ain't good. First thing I want to say is prayers to this baby. Prayers to this baby. And I hope and pray that they can come through and get with someone that really cares for them when they're adopted and that they can grow up and be productive citizens. Secondly, shout out to the Michigan police officers. Shout out to the police. Thank you, police officers, for doing your job, for being there, for helping this baby, for doing what needed and could have been done in order to combat what this witch-ass good mama did, because she ain't no mother. And anybody that writes that she has mental health issues, I'm blocking you, so you might as well save it, sis. We tired of the excuses. You do all this to these daggone kids, but then you'll let some bum-ass ninja do whatever. You'll take whatever some bum-ass ninja has going on, and then you take out your frustration on these daggone kids. You take out your meanness, your nastiness, your ugliness, your bitch-ass crap out on these kids. Without a second daggone thought. Just because you're crazy and traumatized don't mean that you got to take it out on these kids. This is what I'm talking about. All these biatches that think they holier than thou, they know everything. They're going to tell somebody all the daggone time. You can't even tell your damn self. You can't even take care of your damn self. You're the most selfish people on the planet. Why even bother having children? Oh, because you was in there taking that pleasure. Y'all know damn well you don't want these damn children. Dr. Umar, you address this. Dr. Umar, I want you to let me know what you think of this. And whose fault is it? But at the same time, I don't even care because I already know what you're going to say. I already know what you're going to say. Some dumb, foolish crap for an intelligent, smart man, allegedly. There's video of what this woman was actually in the process of doing to this baby on police body cam. You can't believe the police. They're full of white supremacists. You can't believe the police. Y'all be making an excuse for any damn thing when it comes to a black biatch. I won't. I will not. Police warn body camera footage shows Michigan officers saving a toddler from her mother. Let me rephrase, from her good mama, who allegedly tried to drown and poison her at their home on June the 24th. Calhoun County Sheriff's deputies initially responded to the home on Blueston Court around 10:30 a.m. when children at the address called 911. Oh, so you also traumatized all the rest of your kids, basically. So all the rest of the kids is now traumatized. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Screaming and asking for help. Thank God they knew enough to call 911. Thank God there was a phone available for them to be able to dial 911. When officers arrived, they heard commotion from behind a locked door in the residence. An ADPS officer kicked the door open and found a 35-year-old woman holding a 2-year-old under the water in the bathtub. Body cam footage from the apparent attack obtained by Fox News Digital shows the suspect, 35-year-old Jessica Edward Ricks, hunched over in a bathtub. Officers can be seen barging into the room and taking a small child out of the suspect's arms in the tub. That's a picture of her, this huge ass. This is the still after they picked the child up from her out of the bathtub. Officers then took the 2-year-old into the living room and began administering CPR, which saved the child's life. After giving a few quick breaths, the child coughed up water and began breathing on her own. Thank God. The 2-year-old also had STAB wounds to the chest, and a 4-year-old boy inside the house had cuts. But of course he did. Authorities believe both children possibly ingested cleaning fluid. A responding deputy at the scene detained Edward Ricks and determined that she was the mother of 4 children, 2, 4, 8, and 15 in the house. The 8-year-old and 15-year-old did not appear to have any injuries for now. Doesn't mean they didn't have any before. The 15-year-old called 911 for help when Edward Ricks allegedly began attacking her youngest children. Authorities believe the suspect may have also ingested cleaning fluid and transported her to a nearby hospital after detaining her. Why? Leave her in a bathtub. Leave her in the bathtub. Edward Ricks is facing 2 counts of assault with intent to red rum, 2 counts of first-degree child abuse, and 2 counts of second-degree child abuse, according to whoever. Both injured children are now in stable condition. That's only physical, has nothing to do with mental. The police chief, Scott, commended the quick actions of both ADPS Lieutenant Phipps and Deputy Winder of the Calhoun County Sheriff's Department. ADPS said in a press release, their quick response and decisive actions helped to save the life of the 2-year-old child. So I know it's white supremacy, discrimination, and racism is the reason that this happened, because she's just having a hard time. It's not right. It's not fair. We just don't understand what she's going through. Times is tough. It's a hard time out here. They better not let this person out like they did that biatch in the Bronx. People want to always talk about how bad the police are. They do wrong. They ain't no good. White supremacy, discrimination, and racism. And while I understand that there are some issues, does anybody ever take into account the things that the police officers see? Does anybody ever take into account the things that police officers see behind closed doors that none of us even know about at all? How many House of Horrors do we have to hear until we acknowledge and understand that there's clearly a problem, specifically in the community? Try and lighten the mood instead of making excuses while all these children continue to suffer. The things that all these kids are seeing behind closed doors. Anybody out here getting pregnant, having kids, don't care about these daggone kids. We need to know if they own benefits. Guarantee you they are, allegedly. This person can be up under the jail, have a jail built on top of her, and she could suffocate, and I would not care. I'm tired of y'all doing this to these kids. I'm tired of y'all taking your punk ass lives out on these kids. But everybody want to, praise being a single mom. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead out on a limb and say it's another single mother with kids that probably we're going to end up finding out live in squalor, on assistance, or allegedly. Ain't got ish. She don't work. Ain't going nowhere. They got 3 different fathers out of the 4. Probably been done called on Kendra G's show. And y'all biatches will still make excuses for it. Never wonder why I don't have these people for friends. Can't do it. Already knew it well before all this. Best decision, one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.